Om Shanti. Everyone is welcome to the Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 21. Transform the atmosphere with volcanic yoga tapasya. Today's topic is powerful mind. The sign of you having a powerful mind is that you can reach wherever you want to within a second. When your mind has learned how to fly and develops the practice, you should be able to reach wherever you want within a second. One moment you would be in the corporeal world, and within a second you should be in Paramdham. Now increase this practice now. We will listen to Didi Mohini.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
ज्वालामुखी योग ऐसा हो जो
Jwalamukhi, the intense yoga is the one that changes the atmosphere, transforms. It is in two ways, in sthul and sukshma roop, that is in the subtle and in physical form. The way the things are being talked about, which is very physical. The other one is the vision or the attitude, and that is the subtle, and they both have a lot of influence. If there's too much noise, too much physical logic talks from here and there, then the atmosphere becomes very logic and heavy. And the second one is in subtle. If there is the attitude of attachment, of greed, that also influences the atmosphere to a great deal. And in that stage, the incorporeal stage of the soul world, the conference age where we have the karma yogi life, we can make a very big list. The stages that we need to experience, which are very relevant. Therefore, the atmosphere can be sahyog also, the help of the atmosphere, and it can also spoil it. So, Baba is saying, for that, what do we have to do? We have to make our mind and thoughts very powerful. And if we have powerful and Shakti-shali thoughts, then my mind anyways flies here and there. If you have any relative in India, in 1 second you need to fly there. It takes only 1 second. If we take a flight and we reach India, it's going to take a long time, 24 hours approximately. But with the power of the yoga of the mind and the flight of the mind, it flies, mind, doesn't it? Baba was saying that mind is faster than a rocket. So a rocket still takes some time, but the thoughts can reach anywhere. Very powerful. Again and again, we can go there and reach there. But today, Baba is saying that not in the logic way, not in the logic form, but the stage that we require. In that stage, you are able to be firm, and wherever you need to reach, Baba is saying, what is the sign of a powerful mind? It can reach wherever it wants to within a second. When the mind has learned how to fly and develops that practice, you should be able to reach wherever you want within a second.
अभी अभी
One moment, you will be in the corporeal world. Within a second, you should be in Paramdham. So, it is only the speed of a second, within a second. So, Baba says, we must increase this practice now. Like we reach Bharat, wherever we want to reach, like England. Baba says, now reach Paramdham. In 1 second. That is a bodiless stage, experience of a bodiless stage and of the incorporeal stage. We reach in Vyakt Bap Dada in the subtle region. For that, we need lightness, purity, peace. And Baba says, children, we must have the effort and abhyas of full stop, to apply a full stop. So there are various kinds of practices. We must keep on doing and inculcating a practice to do, so we can become more powerful. And what is the proof of a powerful mind? One is wherever I want to reach with an aim. And the second one is where we can wander here and there and then reach. So Baba said about this world today, many years ago, if there is anything, the talk of then mind can reach there. If the mind can reach in the past further down, then 20 years ago, something happened that we can remember. Many times, they will talk about it very, very precisely as to what has happened even so many years ago. The capacity of mind is immense. What kind of effort and practice and what kind of capacity do I need to increase? That you have to check. We should be able to read the subtle region. When a mind can also want to see the small glimpses of the Satyug. So like in this manner, we want to make our mind beautiful and powerful. Then if the mind is powerful, then the yoga will also be volcanic. Wherever, if it is a volcanic tapasya remembrance, wherever we are going to transform the atmosphere. The atmosphere will not affect us. We will transform the atmosphere. It doesn't take way too long. It is Sang Ka Rang, the effect of the company, the color of the company. It takes a very short while. If you're very happy, and if you went somewhere where it is a lot of sadness, so if there was an atmosphere of sadness, what happened then? Then mind can become very sad right away. I don't know what has happened. If there's something that my mind has become sad, what has happened? Many go, and if there's very good bhajans being played, the spiritual songs being played or Baba's songs are being played, then immediately mind becomes peaceful and divine. If you go somewhere where there are a lot of those Lokik kind of physical songs, then likewise the mind also gets affected. So we must inculcate a practice of making our mind powerful. So with the practice, we can make our yoga volcanic, and we will be able to transform the atmosphere. Om Shanti.
ओम शांति अव्यक्त
Om
मुरली
Shanti.
रिवीजन 1969 से
Avyakt Murli Revision
फरिश्तों के देश से
1971.
इल्हाम। अव्यक्त वाणी
Avyakt Vani.
तारीख है 11
The date
जून
is 11th of June,
तीनों
1971.
लोकों में बाप दादा के समीप
To
रहने
remain close to
वाली
Bap Dada in three
रत्नों
words,
की निशानियां।
what is the
यह
proof of that?
कौन
In
सा
order to
है
remain close to Bap
इस ग्रुप
Dada
को
in the three worlds,
समझकर
in the three
लाते
aspects of
हैं
time, remain safe from
बदलकर
the
और बदलते
influence of
जाते
bad company.
हैं।
Which group
तो
is
इन्हीं को
this?
बदल कर क्या
What has this
बनाया
group
है।
been decorated as?
यह जब
You are going
साक्षात्कार
from
होती है
here and
कि हम
transformed
क्या
and
हैं
having become
तब तो
something.
औरों को
Are you
पता
not?
है।
What have you
ये
been
कब
transformed
समझते
into?
हैं कि हम
Only when you
रूहानी
have the
सेवाधारी
vision,
बनकर
your
जागे।
own vision of what you are going
सभी
to,
अपने को सेवाधारी समझकर
what you have to
सेवा
become,
स्थान पर
will be able
जाएंगे।
to make others the
वह
same.
अपने अपने
Does this
कर्मफलों
group
के लिए
understand that you are going as
क्या
spiritual
समझकर
servers?
जाते हो।
Are all of you
अगर
considering
अपने लौकिक
yourselves to be
परिवार में
servers
जाओ
who are
तो उसमें
going to
क्या
your service
समझोगे।
stations? Or
वैदिक
are
सेवा
you
स्थान
returning to
है
your own
वह
homes?
सिर्फ
Where
सेंट्रल
do you
सेवा
think you are
स्थान
returning
है।
to? If
अगर
you're going
प्रभु
to your
की
own
सेवा
Lokik
स्थान
families,
समझेंगे
what would you consider
तो
it to be
स्वर्ग की
there?
सेवा
Is
होगी।
that also a service place,
जो
or
सेवाधारी
is
होते
just the
हैं
center a
उनके
service
लिए
place?
हर स्थान
If you
पवित्र है।
consider your own home
कहाँ
to
भी
be a
जाए
service
कहाँ
place,
भी जाए
service will
लेकिन
automatically continue to
सेवाधारी
take
को हर
place.
समय
Those who are
और
servers have
हर स्थान
service
पर
at every
सेवाधारी
place.
दिखाई देंगी और
Wherever they
सेवा
may be
में ही
staying,
स्थिर
wherever they
रहेंगी।
may be going
घर
to
को भी
service,
सेवा स्थान
will
ही
see
दिखाई
service at
देंगे।
every place, and they will
उन्हीं
remain
सेवा
engaged
याद
in the
रहेगी।
service.
इस
They will
स्मृति की
live
शक्ति
in
से
their own home,
कर्म
considering it to
बंधन को
be a
समझकर
service
वो
place.
शीघ्र
By
खत्म हो
keeping service
जाएंगे।
in the intellect, they
इसलिए
are
जब
easily and
मैं
quickly able to
बताती जा
finish
रही
all
हूँ
karmic
तो
bondages with
ऐसा
the
करने
power
की
of
सेवा
awareness.
करनी है।
This
हर
awareness,
सेकंड
since you are
वही
returning as
सेवा करना।
servers, you have to
सेवा
do
के
service
सिवा
through your
नहीं
every
जा
thought.
सकता।
You cannot let a
कहते
second
हैं
or thought
सच्चा
by to
रूहानी
go
सेवाधारी।
without doing service through it.
रूहानी
Such a
सेवाधारी
person
तो
is called
रूह
a true
और आत्मा
spiritual
से भी
server.
सेवा कर
A
सकते हैं।
spiritual server can do service
जैसे
through the
लाइट
spirit,
हाउस
that is the
चार
soul,
बगल
just
से
as a lighthouse does
चारों तरफ
service
अपनी
in
लाइट
all
दिखाकर
directions through its
सेवा
light
करते हैं।
whilst being in one
इसी
place. In
प्रकार
the
जो
same way,
सेवाधारी
those
है
who are servers
वह भी
would be
एक ही
engaged
स्थान पर
in
होते हैं।
unlimited service of the
बेनती से
unlimited
कहते हैं
world
बेहद
while being
तेजी
in
से
one
बढ़ते रहते
place.
हैं।
So,
तो लाइट
have
हाउस
you
और
become a lighthouse and
सेवाधारी
lighthouse? Have you
दोनों
become
ही
both,
बने
or have you just
या लाइट
become
हाउस
a
बने
lighthouse and
और
still have to
लाइट
become a
हाउस की तरह
lighthouse?
है।
To be an embodiment
तापस्य
of
बनना है
knowledge
लाइट
means to be a
हाउस और
lighthouse,
योग
and the
युक्त
Yog Yukt
अवस्था है
stage
माइट
is to
हाउस।
be a lighthouse.
तो सभी ज्ञानी तो
So
आत्मा
you are
हैं
going as
और
knowledge and
माइट हाउस में
knowledgeable and yogi
जाकर
souls,
देखा
are you not?
कि अभी कुछ
Or
कमी
does
गमी
something
है
still
तो
remain?
श्रृंगार
Have you
करना है।
decorated yourselves fully?
वैसे ही
Generally,
कुमारियों को
Kumaris are
समय
concerned with
समझता है
cleanliness and
अपने
being
को
beautifully
फूल
decorated.
सजाने का
So,
रहता ही
here
है।
in the Bhatti too,
तो
have you
क्या
decorated
उनके
yourselves with the
हृदय को
decoration of virtues and
आत्मा
knowledge
के
very
श्रृंगार
well?
से
Are
सजाया
you leaving here decorated?
सच कर
Or
जाना
do you
है
still
या
have to do
बाहर
something when you
दिखावा
return home?
कुछ करना है।
Are you going into
पूरे
the onto the
पूरी तरह
battlefield
से
with all
तैयार
the
होकर
ornaments and the
मैदान
weapons?
में
Those
जाएंगे।
who have the
जो
weapons and ornaments with them
असंयमी हो
are constantly
वह
vicious.
सदैव
A
विजयी
weapon will
होंगे।
not allow an enemy to come in
शस्त्र
front of
शस्त्रों
you.
को
So, are you
सामने
carrying such a
आने नहीं
weapon
देंगे।
that an enemy
तो
seeing it from a
सैनिक
distance
बने
would run away?
जो
Have
शस्त्रों
all
के
of you become
सामने
like this?
भाग जाएं।
Are you speaking
बुराइयों से
because of
बचकर
the influence of being in the
मधुबन
hand
की
of
भूमि
land
की
of blessings of
आत्मा
Madhuban?
बोल रही है।
Or have you
बाप
fully,
दादा
truly,
कहते
fully
हैं
decorated
कि
yourselves with the
हर एक
ornaments
को
and weapons?
श्रृंगारी अपने
When you
को
go
बनाना
down
है।
tomorrow, will your
जब
stage be the
नीचे
same
उतरोगे
elevated
तो
stage?
स्टेज वही
Make
ऊंची
it
है।
so firm that wherever you go,
यह भी
you will
देख
constantly
लो
fulfill the
कि
promise
कहाँ भी
you made
जाओगे
to yourself in the midst of gathering in
जो अपने
Madhuban,
आप से
in the court of
अल्फा
God.
मधुबन के
has each of you applied such an imperishable stamp on yourself. Victory through faith is definite, and those who maintain courage receive help from Bap Dada and all the souls
और सर्व ईश्वरीय परिवार की आत्माएं मददगार रहती हैं।
of the godly family. Acha, further we will listen tomorrow. Om Shanti.